Glory, Chapter 4, Scene 3, Zion. It wasn't an hour and a half later. It wasn't 2. And it wasn't 3. The sun was dipping below the parapets on the farthest edge of town when the clanging bell shattered the twilight peace. Half the people had gone home, of course. Children had their bedtimes. Loud-voiced Levi had long since petered out. So had Simon Stoutheart and letter-rip Lemuel. Ezra himself now took the stage. Somebody blew a shofar to get the people quiet. "Thank you for your kind attention to the Word of God," he announced. A few of us chuckled. We think a total of 4 people had heard the whole thing. Maybe 3. "The list of names is now finished." A few clapped. "And the list ends with..." Here Ezra paused to increase the suspense. "Ezra the priest!" somebody shouted from the back. Our esteemed priest is not given to great levity. But even he laughed. And it wasn't until he laughed that we were sure that that was not the correct answer. "The list of names ends with King David." He poured all the solemnity he could into those 5 Hebrew syllables. Most of us blinked. We waited for more, but it didn't come. He repeated, "King David," then turned and strode off the stage. The next loud Levite stepped up to continue the reading. Torches were lit, canopies propped up, and the reading went on. Now, we all knew the King David stories by heart, so we were excited to hear our favorite parts again. The giant, the sling, the lion, the cave, the military victories, even the sad parts like Bathsheba and Absalom. But the word of the days, that's what they were calling the new book, didn't mention any of those. There was no cave of Adullam, no cutting off the corner of you-know-whose robe, no Abiathar the priest, no table of showbread, nothing. The very first command that David issued after becoming king was, "Bring back the Ark of the Covenant," the golden box Moses had built to hold up the glory of the Lord. After that, the reading was all tents and singers and musicians. Lots and lots and lots of musicians. And glory. The glory of the Lord. The glory that came and went in the tent that David had built in his backyard, just so he could watch the glory come and go. Little by little, it dawned on us. The scholars who wrote the Word of the Days believed the real story of humanity started with Adam and ended 1,000 names later with King David in a tent, hoping for a mysterious light called the Shekinah glory. And the nickname they gave to this whole enterprise was Zion. The reading droned on till the start of the second watch. By then, the story had finished with King David and was moving on to Solomon and his long list of mostly naughty descendants. Most of the crowd had drifted off to sleep or drifted off toward home. We all dreamt of Zion and the Shekinah glory and wondered why we never saw it anymore.